Good morning, everybody. Polius here for episode 15 of Let's Play Warsong. This will be a welcome respite after the brutality of the previous mission. Scenario 8 is just us wrapping up a routed enemy. The follow-up attack. The enemy failing in their attack of Ansel. We'll try that again. The follow-up attack. The enemy, failing in their attack of Ansel, withdraws. Garrett immediately orders the follow-up attack to finish them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a title drop. So, we win by defeating the enemy's leader, Chief Commander. And we lose by either them escaping, or Garrett getting himself killed. We don't have any friends this time. Story of my life. Instead, Baird has joined us. Now let's see. We've got Chief Commander, I assume, is the enemy lord, the one with the fancy gold thingies on his helmet. He's got those two Royal Guard. They all have fancy gold thingies. You know which one I'm talking about. The one with the red cape as well. They've got 2 units of enemy archer and... 16 enemy archer and 16 enemy foot soldier. However... Oh yeah, and we saw right there the enemy is surrounded by water. However, I also happen to know that Lance will be coming. So, how do we want to do this? I want to use lots of soldiers to bottleneck the enemy. But I'm also actually very concerned about how much money we have. Money, points, florins, ducats. Still like ducats. We have. Now, a couple of things to note. Sabra leveled up. She is now a wizard. Dressed like a sorcerer in most fantasy settings, but hey, look at that +6 attack bonus. She's basically kind of like Garrett. Thorn's leveled up to Lord, and Tiburon, Baird are both about ready to level up. So let's see how we want to do this. I don't think horsemen will be entirely necessary for Garrett. We're going to give him soldiers. I want numbers to be able to physically block the enemy with a wall of troops. Calais no longer has to rely on guardsmen. She gets soldiers. 20 times 8 is 160. We'll see. Mina, since the enemy, we're going to go ahead and test how well monks do against archers. Sabra. Archers. Like I said, we are going to fight Lance, so I want archers available. Tiburon. Oh, God help me. I'm still using mermen. I have a reason for this. You saw how the water worked on that, like the water looked over there? Tiburon's going to be starting on the water. And if I can get him quickly to the enemy... you know what? Soldiers, let's try something. We're going to try something crazy. Yeah. Yeah, because against archers, mermen are useless. And on land, they're not going to have a huge defense bonus. I think the best choice is not to use Tiburon's soldiers. Thorn. Again, I am aware of the threat Lance poses. And Baird, you get what you get. Alright, 160, so that brings us down to, you know what? It's 2 units of archers, monk. Let me look at the movement of horsemen, but they get seriously hampered by trees, and where I'm going to put Garrett. I think this will be fine. Now for items. We want the greatsword to go to Baird, since he has the lowest attack already. The shield is going to go to Tiburon, because he's going to be fighting alone. And Calais still has a really low defense, so she gets the cross. Deus Vult. Alright, let's get this started in here. Garrett, you're going to start in the forest. Tiburon, you're going to start by the water. Thorn. Go right there. Clay. Gonna have Mina here just because I like symmetry. Everything must be equal. Alright. Populate. They couldn't even breach one fortress. We'll have to pull out this time. The enemy is chasing us. They're approaching quickly. There's no way out if they get us here. Head for the woods. We've got them. The enemy is running to the woods. Stop them at all costs. We'll never catch them if they make it there. Block them off the other side. We can close them and get them all. Alright. I think the enemy's trying to get... where? Up these woods? I guess that's where they're trying to go. Like I said, there's full-size map. There's no indication. There's no like flashing symbol. Maybe if I do this. No. So we're just gonna assume, which means that the best way to block them off is actually around here. We've got to get there first. Shouldn't take too long. Let's get Garrett in position with his soldiers. Preserve our archers for when Lance makes a comeback. And now I remember that Lance made a comeback because I had been watching a Let's Play by a good Let's Player named Zul'jin, and you know, this is one of the missions that he did before he stopped doing the Let's Play, and that's kind of what got me into doing this in the first place. All right, let's see. That's a terrible decision. Move him there. And let's go ahead and get started on attacking. I guess we won't find out about the monks just yet. However, we will find out. Well, let's have... Alright. You're gonna move there. And I'm not super worried about the enemy managing to escape here. Alright, well that didn't work out as I planned. It's your range, alright. Let's go ahead and hurt these guys. Oh nice, level 8. Yeah, the bear's not going to have too much trouble actually getting these kills, just with how his that he's already got that huge bonus. Let's go ahead and move him here. Actually, don't really want him to attack. He should do fine. Yeah, he should do fine. That'll do, bad. That'll do. Fun fact, for the most part, I think these are actually, like, these characters actually all have real names, too. Like, Baird is an actual French name. I know Calais is a place name. And Garrett's a more Germanic name. It's just cool that, you know, these guys all have... It's not, you know, generic kind of fantasy-sounding names. There is a... Even, like, Emperor Pythion, who we're going to be fighting, that's a Greek name. I think it's cool. Let's just going to move forward. Get monks in position. Get archers in position. I'm not sure about Sabra. That's probably something I could have looked up. So that's one of mine. That's one of mine. Hurt him. Oh. Nice. And these guys are going to be in trouble given they're in poor terrain. Just clean house here. Now, if these guys are really smart, as they were retreating, what they would have been doing would be having one guy as a rear guard, holding position and slowing me up. But that's not what they did. So I'm just going to start destroying their unit from behind. And really, historically, most casualties occur at the moment of a rout. A lot of times the enemy, soldiers are able to hold position and acquit themselves quite well during the battle. It's after the battle that, and one side turns and runs, that the slaughter really begins. And this is a surprisingly good example of how that happens. I mean, we caught them completely out of formation, fairly bunched up as well. I don't want to lose a whole bunch of archers here. Check fireball. Oh man, that's going to be ridiculous when, look at that area. So what we're going to do, I don't want to lose a bunch of archers, but see if Sabra can get in position and do some work. I mean, that actually worked out exactly as I planned. Almost. If they got down to 2, that would have been fantastic. We can live with this. We can work with this. What's Calais? I'm not going to attack that soldier. Not with an archer. What's Calais' range? Oh. Alright. In that case, see what we can do here, huh? That hurt him. We'll manage. We'll manage. Those guys are just gonna get mauled. Oh, that's great. That's what I wanted. Having a whole bunch of people at 2 health. Yeah. Boom! What? Oh, I guess it works like an epicenter, or it's just a random amount. Probably just a random amount. That's fine. Live and learn, right? Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Hit the soldiers up. And get archers in position. I'll let them defend. I'm not going to have them be too aggressive here. There isn't as much rush as there was, say, in the previous mission. And I also don't want to clutter myself so I can't maneuver, so I'm going to be careful about... Oh! Well, I guess Tiburon doesn't need it, but... Baird, Thorn, Mina, Calais, or Sabra, Calais, Garrett. Oh, that was close. We actually did see last mission a moment where that screwed us up. There we go. It's interesting that they are attacking. I guess once you engage them, their AI goes, "Oh, better! Must happen!" Attacking from the road. Well, I mean, soldiers against archers, I guess it does work out for them. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, these guys are going to be in trouble. Alright, but them getting stuck in there means that they're going to, and I mean stuck in is like get stuck in on the enemy. We're going to have a much easier time of holding them in position. Yeah, this is exactly what's happened. And the great thing is if they aren't retreating, if they don't try pulling away from me, oh, this is just going to be a slaughter on both sides. If they don't try pulling away from me, I can then use the Lord's magic and Mina's magic to just heal. Alright, so he is pulling out. That's fine. I'm gonna have Tiburon move in and help with the enemy soldiers. Maybe I should have given him Merman. I just feel constitutionally opposed to using Mermen if I don't have to. They're so expensive! We don't even have all of Balsha left. Do you think we're made out of money? Oh, I'm gonna attack that guy in the water. Let's see this. Murder! You sealed your fate as soon as you entered the water with the crocodile. Alright. Move Garrett up. I'll admit, this is another moment when having a Magic Knight as Garrett would have been useful. But at the same time, let's attack here. Alright, like I said, I plan on getting Calais to what's called the rank of Ranger, which does require a lot of experience on her part, so she will be a bit of an experience hog. Barrett is level 9. He could probably finish that guy off. I don't want to do this. Let's attack here. Give myself some movement room. He's probably going to get to level 10. Do some work. What's his? Yeah, so he's got the sword. He should be able to do it, but let's have him do it. Attack. Attack. Alright, so one survived. Didn't manage to get any damage on him, so that works out fine for me. Alright. One more kill should do the trick. Let's move here for protection. Here, attack. Level 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lord Baird. So now he has a significant attack as well. It's the same as everyone else, as, you know, Thorns and Sabras. However, actually there's no difference. Alright, this guy's all alone now. I think I'll take advantage of that. Let's see, but how do I want to do that is the million-dollar question. See, this is what I was worried about. I'm bunched up, and I really having a hard time figuring out. Poodle, please stop attacking my pillows. Oh, I actually need to move Garrett up. I need to think about how I want to do that. Force engagement here. I can easily cut him off here. This is great. So that's what we're gonna do. Just keep running my men forward. As for this part, this is actually tricky. I don't trust those archers' ability to kill mine, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. All right, let's make life easy on ourselves. Just go ahead and have Sabra take that kill. They all need levels eventually, so move this guy here and move Calais up. She does have a defense bonus, so she should be able to do this just fine. That is so cool! Rain fire down upon them. Kill him! Good enough, I guess. This'll do the trick. What? Well, he isn't going anywhere. Wow. Alright, I guess that's a thing that just happened. So this guy has a few soldiers left. Let's hurt some... Oh, out of range. What madness is this? Okay, then that's a good example of paying attention being a better thing than not paying attention. Oh, it's one of Garrett's soldiers. What was I thinking? Oops. Oh well. Happens. So, like I was saying, paying attention, right? Am I right, guys? I do need to preserve archers. Like I said, Lance will be coming. So let's move this guy over here for heals. Really? Okay. I guess that just happened. Mina. Magic. I don't know the difference between healing 1 and healing 2. That's only the small plus sign. Magic healing 2. Again, I guess it's a wider range. Magic healing 1. Yeah, definitely that's a wider range. Alright, well I'm going to do this then. As for you, this is what soldier men are for. Let's go ahead and get some damage in. And what's his attack? 23 to a 24. Alright, so I can actually risk... I could risk this. See how well they do. I am quite curious about... That was really quite good. I'm happy with that. Sorry about the dogs there. Anyway. Next attack. Let's move... These are all Thorn's men. Yeah, let's move them up into position. What's Thorn's range? Just give me 1 second. I do hope the microphone mute worked there. Excellent. Anyway, so we got the attack there. And let's continue on moving our soldiers forward. Don't want to move them out of Mina's range, though. That would be a poor choice. I think the heal was a good idea, though. Mina doesn't need as much experience right now, so I'm okay with her taking some time to heal people. Let's see if we can hurt this guy a bit. The answer was yes, but at great cost. Alright. Move this guy here. Do not attack. Just continue to advance on the enemy. I guess I'll just cluster the archers back here. Now, again, my greatest resource, the greatest of my resources are the soldiers, or the commanding units. But at the same time, they're a precious resource, and sometimes I get a bit of a too good to use syndrome. I'll go ahead and move this guy here, because he'll be moving right onto land later. So we got that. Tiburon did work. What level is he? Level 8. Have him kill this guy, he should be good for getting experience. Monks can't advance, so we're going to end turn. And after this, I'll go ahead and put a cut in so we don't have hour-long videos again. Wouldn't that be a novelty? Yeah, I think we all saw that coming. And he stuck around. And took a bunch of damage doing that. That's one of the things you want to be careful attacking archers with your commanders. Because, oh, and he's sticking around too. Because what will happen is they can take a lot more damage than you'd think with the quick attacks of the archers. Oh. Which is why I'm so worried about using Tiburon against archers. Because he's already a cavalryman. Now, right now he's in water, so there's a slight advantage. Well, a 50% advantage. So I mean, And he does have the shield. Oh, nice. I love when the AI does this and it's not hurting me. Oh, that's gorgeous. Alright, now you're going to see what it's like when you attack Garrett when his soldiers are in range. The answer is pain. Yeah. Yeah, you go, Garrett. I think this mission's going to go quite well. Oh, he's making a run for it. Player phase. Alright. What's their attack? Defense is... Oh, you know what? No. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to leave likes and comments and subscriptions if you haven't. I will see you all next time. Polius out.